LinkedIn is a great social network to build your personal brand and establish yourself as an influential thought leader within your niche. As with any of the social media networks, you have to respect the space that you're in to truly build valuable conversations. Remember, LinkedIn is a professional network, so plan your content with the intention of being a business builder, not a time waster. That means leave your silly dance videos to TikTok. Today, I'm going to give you 7 ways to boost your LinkedIn presence with your personal profile. I'll cover how much you should be posting, when to post, what to post, as well as how to take advantage of some of LinkedIn's cool features. Follow these tips to build a stronger LinkedIn presence this year. I also have a video that shows you how to build your following on your LinkedIn business page, so check that video out later. The link is in the description below. Hi there, my name is Stephanie Lahart, and I teach business owners, entrepreneurs, and content creators how to turn online conversations into real-world customers. Now, before we get started, I want to invite you to join my online community by subscribing to my channel and hitting that notification bell so you'll know when my next video goes live. And as a little thank you for stopping by, if you want to make your social media work for you instead of just creating more work for you, download my free social media strategy planner. This will help you get a jump start on your social media strategy, and it'll save you tons of time. The link is in the description below. Okay, so let's get started. Here are your 7 ways to boost your LinkedIn presence with your personal profile. Number 1, post consistently. A good rule of thumb is 2 to 3 times a week. You want to post in the mornings and then reply to any comments later in the day. This will give you enough time to actually get some conversation going, get a little dialogue, and give you something to talk about. Now, you can post almost anything you want as long as it relates to business. I know this sounds a little vague, but we're going to get more into it soon. The important point here is that you're consistent, and that includes your replies to messages. Don't leave people hanging too long, even if it's just to say thank you. Remember, even if you don't need the business connection now or the service they might be offering, you might need it in the future. So it's a good idea to keep those connections open. And remember, politeness gets you a long way. Number 2, post video and visual content. Articles with images get more views. And it's not just images though. You can also add videos, slides, podcasts, or even documents to a post. In fact, documents can actually be turned into carousel posts on LinkedIn. So if you upload a series of visuals, LinkedIn will display them as a carousel that users can actually swipe through. Oh my goodness, we love a good swipe on social media. Remember what I've said in previous videos. If you can get people to engage with your content just by that physical action of swiping, they're way more interested and they'll be way more likely to respond and do something like it, share it, comment. Build that engagement. Number 3, go live. Try LinkedIn Live. This could be anything from a monologue or to a webinar with guests or even live streaming an event. LinkedIn jumped on the live thing like a couple years ago, and let me tell you, I've seen some great stuff going on, especially during the last year. So add some live content in there. And again, don't feel too much pressure. Just get on there, start talking about business. What's important to you? Number 4, share other people's content. Now, this can be articles, news, trends, what have you. But don't just share a link. It's also important to add your opinion. Many people will just simply share a post that they maybe haven't even read, but set yourself apart. Add your opinions, add some questions, get a conversation going. That's the purpose of you sharing it in the first place. Tell people what you think about the points being made in the article, and you'll find that it gets a lot more engagement. Be the person at the cocktail party that asks questions, and you'll find everybody wants to be around you. Number 5, create LinkedIn specific content. Now, I know it's really tempting to just take content that you have maybe created for another platform and just copy and paste it here. But remember, you might have the same people following you on multiple different platforms, and you want to give them something different to look at. Now, that's not to say that the content can't be in relation to something you've posted somewhere else, but you know what? Do it in a format that's going to work well on LinkedIn. Make sure it's the correct sizing, the correct language. You'll get a lot more engagement and a lot more response when it looks like you took the time to actually post something valuable and interesting to people. Number 6, use hashtags. Adding hashtags to your post will help to get your content discovered, and it'll help LinkedIn to categorize your post. Now, you want to make sure you add relevant hashtags, not just popular ones. Use this strategically. In fact, I created a whole video about how to use hashtags for social media. Watch that to get clues for LinkedIn as well. And number 7, tag influencers, employees, friends, associates. When you tag people in your LinkedIn posts, they actually get notified of the mention, and that encourages engagement. It lets people know that you're active, that you have something to say, that you have something of value that they might need too. Now remember, you don't need to directly be connected to the people, but you should only be tagging people that would see the post as relevant to them. Don't be spammy and just simply tag a bunch of random people. Make sure you're picking people that you actually think, hey, they would like this post, they would have something to add to it, and you'll get a lot better response. Because remember, it is about creating that engagement. You want to have a conversation. You want to build a business relationship. Trust me, it'll make you so much more popular too. Okay, so there you have it. Follow this strategy and you will build a stronger presence on LinkedIn this year. Now, I also have a video I mentioned earlier that shows you how to build your following on your LinkedIn business page, so check that video out for tips on that realm. The link is in the description below. And if you have any questions about using LinkedIn for your specific business, please leave them in the comments. Your question might be on someone else's mind as well, so ask away. And I want to invite you to join my online community by subscribing to my channel and hitting the notification bell so you'll know when my next video goes live. Oh, and before I forget, I have a little gift for you. If you want to make your social media work for you instead of just creating more work for you, download my free social media strategy planner. This will get you started on your social media strategy and it will save you tons of time. The link is in the description below. And feel free to share that one. It's totally free. Okay, I hope you found this helpful. If you stuck around this long, you might have heard some background noise. It has been planes, trains, and automobiles around here. But hey, that's just the beauty on video. I really wanted to get this out there to you guys. I know a lot of you are really interested in building your LinkedIn profiles, so I hope this helps you. Please let me know the tips that you've used and what has worked for you. And of course, any questions, just drop them in the comments. I want to help you. Okay, so that's what I have for you. I will see you in the next video.